Hello everyone, welcome into my craft space. It's Shauna and today I am still working with this Sweet Like Honey journal kit from RachandBella Crafts, and I just wanted to show you how to stretch your kit just a little bit further. I just figured this out for myself. Maybe somebody else has thought of this, I don't know, but I'm definitely having fun and wanted to share it with you all. So what I have done is I have just thought outside of the copy paper. And what I mean by that is when I was at a thrift store, I recently picked up some printer Rolodex cards that you can print on. So I took a page from the kit that I really liked and told it to print. And instead of putting copy paper in there, I put in these Rolodex cards. It's on a sheet of paper. And then when I punched these out, I had all these scraps left over, like from the border and so forth, and I used those to make my master board, so nothing went to waste. And I got to enjoy these beautiful printed papers. So these will make awesome pockets or even fun journaling cards, and then they are printed to match the kit, which is just awesome. So then I got to thinking, okay, well, if I could print on these Rolodex cards, what else could I print? So then I printed these business cards, and I'll show you guys what I mean that there is excess. And I first printed it out on the really glossy side, and I realized that wasn't what I wanted. So I just simply put the paper back through the printer and printed on the other side so that I can use the matte side. Let me zoom out just a little bit here. You guys can see it a little better. So when you print these out, they are perforated. And like I said, I got a whole packet of these. This one was Staples brand, the other ones were Avery. And I think the worst part of those like packages of stationery to print on is trying to figure out what format to print on. And at least doing this way, you don't have to worry about it. You just print like you're printing on a normal legal size paper, and you put your item in there. And like I said, you do get some scraps from printing it out, but that's okay because these make great little snippet strips, or you can like line your pages with this. Look how cute that is. There's still a little bee on there. So don't throw those away. Put them to good use in your journal. And then this one was business cards. So, you know, they just punch out like this. And figure out where the perforation is. Perforations are not my best visual component here. Let's see if I can feel it. Where's it going? All right, there's one. So look how cute this is. We've got just this cute piece. On the back it is glossy, so I probably won't use that side, but we'll get to that other one. So there's one, and it gives you just a cute little snippet of the page. I think that's another right there. So this is something you can definitely do if you don't have like a die cutting machine or anything like that to cut down into shapes, and you don't, you know, maybe you're not good at cutting things in, you know, really perfect lines or whatever, because these are all perforated, so there's no trimming, there's no measuring, and they all turn out the same. Of course, you don't have to keep them that way. You could tear them, you could you know, you could still do anything with them. You could put a paper punch on there, you could do lots of things. So so here we go. So 1, 2, I think there's 12, 3, 4, 5, 6, nope, there's 8, I think, or 10. 8, 9, 10. And this one's a little bigger. I'm not sure why, but that's the way it worked out. That's the paper that I had. Okay, so those are fun. These Rolodex are fun. I was really happy with those, but then I thought, well, I kind of need some stickers, and it would be nice if they were sticky. So what did I do? That's right. I got out those Avery address label sheets, nothing fancy, and I printed one of my favorite pages from the kit just on like the legal, printed it just as a regular, not legal, just a regular paper, and here we go. I have, is this one of those? Nope, this was bigger labels, I think. Yep, bigger labels. So look at this. These are just bigger sticky labels made from the kit. So this is just an address label, a bigger one. And then I thought, well, that's really neat, but what if I want some smaller stickers? So you guessed it, I printed them again. I've already started using some of them. What's neat about this is if I need like a little pop of red on a piece of ephemera or a piece of the page, I can just peel that sticker right there and put it right on, and it matches perfectly with the kit. If you need a little label, you can just peel this right off and you've got some little lines to write on. And it all perfectly coordinates and matches with the kit. So this is really fun. And I did it with a different page here. And then I printed one of the summer bloom kits like this too, because it's just so pretty. And I thought, you know, these little pops of blue would be so cute. Like, look how pretty this sticker is. Just that alone is a great sticker. All right, so let's see how we will use some of these things. So I'm gonna set these aside for a second. I wanna work on, I cut out some of these scallop tags from some Sizzix dies that I have, but you don't have to use die cuts. You can make any tag. You can even turn these into a tag. If you have a little tag punch, or if you just wanna snip off the sides, that works too. What I'm going to do is find one that I think looks great as a little pocket and turn this tag into a little pocket with one of these cards. And these are just like the perfect size. Yes, you could do this with paper. You could just, you know, print it on regular paper, but this is also a little more sturdy. And I bought it at the thrift store, so it actually was a little cheaper than the copy paper that I would normally buy. So that was kind of nice too. I think I'm gonna actually use this one. Perfect, I love those letters, and that will be great. Okay, so what I'm gonna do first is I'm just gonna ink around this tag. I've got some Distress Oxide in the Ground Espresso. That's the color I have been really enjoying for this kit. I just put on a new sponge. I'm not so sure I really like it yet, but that's all right. We'll just blend it a little bit more and hope that helps. Okay, that's a little better. All right. So that's gonna sit on there. Maybe I'm gonna ink this one too. And I'll have to ink again the sides of this because I'm gonna have to trim it to fit this tag. So that's okay. And we'll just give it just a little bit of ink. Now, if you are a fan of the glossy side, you could definitely use that as well. You could probably print on any of the old photo papers that you have hanging around. I know I've seen some of these pages printed on different papers and they look absolutely brilliant. So don't be shy. And if you have any of those things just hanging out, maybe you don't use them anymore, maybe you do, but you know, definitely try it out on some different mediums to print it out on. Okay, so I really like that. And then I have my little scripty stamp. I'm not sure where it came from. It's been in my stash for a while and I use it all the time. Love it, love it. Need to put something back there because I'm going to stamp off the edge here, just like so. Just give it a little interest back there. And I don't have to worry so much about down here because it's going to be covered up by the pocket. We'll do this one too, just to kind of make them look somewhat the same. All right. And I'm not so worried about perfection when it comes to those because it's just supposed to be, you know, a little piece of extra interest in the background there. And one other thing I wanted to do here, and I'm gonna test it out on the bottom part just to see if I really like it, because the bottom part is gonna be covered in that pocket. I have a Tim Holtz stencil here, and it kind of looks like, I realized I don't have the beehive one. I have the beehive die cut, which I could cut and then use that as a stencil. But I think this one's gonna look just fine as well. So I'm gonna try it out just down here. See if I like it. I'm gonna use that same Distress ink. And we'll just run it over what I just did there. Oh yeah, that looks really cool. Okay, so we'll just carry on up here. We don't have to do it everywhere. We can just do, you know, some here and there. Kind of give it some different interest. Maybe some a little lighter, some a little darker. There we go, that looks kind of fun. And then, you know, we're gonna put this piece down here. So that will look kind of like so. And then we could put, you know, a smaller tag in there, or smaller, we could actually put one of these in there. So lots of possibilities. I think this one I'm gonna stencil the whole top of it, and we'll see how that looks. Just put it right in there, kind of make it even. Okay, how about that? That looks kind of fun. Really super easy. I mean, I've already got 2 tags pretty much here, and it really didn't take me that much time. Okay, so yeah, we just need to cut a little bit off around here, and we could also use a circle punch and punch a little notch in the top of our little pockets. You don't have to do this, it's just one little added thing you can do. I want to keep most of these letters. I think they're really good for interest there. And we're just going to go ahead and glue. I'm going to put the glue around the bottom portion of the tag here so that I don't miss. And I mean, feel free to use whatever adhesive that you want, you know, double-sided tape or any liquid adhesive that you like. I just used a clear gel tacky glue, and that is working great for me. And then this tag has rounded corners, so we could just use a little corner rounder down here at the bottom if we didn't feel like we cut it good enough. You can see this kind of crazy pattern paper on the back here. I will cover that later before I put it into the journal, because these are going to be tags you pull in and out. Okay, so we'll do that. I've got some eyelets sitting here. I'm gonna go ahead and pop an eyelid in there. If I remember right, these fit okay. They're like pretty close to almost too small, but they do work if I get it just like so. There we go. Okay, so there's that. And then I've got some yarn that I will put in there. I was going to use this little yarn here, but I'm not going to do it until later because I want to put that other side on the back. But you can see we made a cute little pocket, and it can hold just like this. We could even trim this down and make a cute little tag. And let's do the other one. So we'll put a little notch in this guy. Perfect. I kind of like to line my notch up with the little eyelet hole. Kind of gives me a little inkling that that's maybe the center. but you can do it off to one side. You don't have to do it at all. You can do whatever you feel is best for your project. Okay, so I line that up with the bottom here and then turn it around, and we'll just trim these off. And again, all of my little trimmings and bits and pieces I turn into master boards after the journal, and it's been working out really great. If you want to see one of those, you can check out another video here. It's not too many back. I just did one because I cut down all the papers for this journal. I actually did 2 smaller ones. And they're so much fun. I love to collage. Okay. I need to check out my inking. Yep, this one needs some more. Just cut it off. Okay, we'll put that eyelet in there. All right, so in just a few minutes, we have a couple different pocket tags here, which I just think are really great and perfect for this kit. And another thing I cut out was some tickets. I have a Sizzix ticket die. And somewhere in this little pile, here we go. It punches out like this and like this. So I thought it might be neat to take some of those little stickers that I made and use them on those tiny tickets. So now we can take any piece from here that we want to, and it goes like this, like there. So maybe this would be fun, like so. Like that in there, but I think I might want to trim it just a little bit. So I'm gonna snip off the sides because they're rounded. So if I snip off one, I really should snip off the other side. And then I also want to ink up my tickets here. So let's see, I might want those little pieces just somewhere to give it a little pop on my collage later. I don't know, we'll just save them over there. Is that small enough? It is pretty darn close. Okay, we'll see. Put some ink here. I love the way this paper works with the ink. It makes it look so vintage. This is actually a really old crate paper. Really old, being around 2008. And they don't quite make it like this anymore, which is really a bummer. Okay, I'll put a little bit of some ink on there just to tone it down. I'm gonna put another one right there. And there's this one over here that has like a piece of bee. Let's see, no. There we go. There's one with a piece of bee and some letters even. So I'm gonna go ahead and trim just a little bit off the side because they are rounded and I don't want them to be. Eek. There we go. And let's see, how much do I need to cut off from here? About right there, I think. All right. So this one has the numbers going this way. We'll put our little bee going this way. Let me move it up just a little bit. Not doing so good with these stickers tonight, but they are pretty easy to use. Just peel and stick like any other sticker, which is nice. There we go. Okay, we'll put a little ink over that. Now we could be happy and just leave it like that, or maybe we can add some other elements. Maybe a little sticker of like a floral or something. Let's see what we can find here. Let's find something. Maybe yellow, like that. Yeah, I think I like that on the top one. Have to trim off a couple of the leaves on the side, but that's okay. These were stickers that I got from Shein, and they do seem to peel apart really nice and easily, so I love that. I'll move this down just a little bit. We can still see some of that beautiful print in the background. Whoops. Okay, so I think I'm gonna call that one done. We can, fold this over and use it at the top of a tag. We can use this hole and maybe put it on with a brad on one of the pages. We could put it hanging over the edge. Oops, there's a little bit extra hanging over here. Okay. Yeah, so these are definitely fun to decorate. We could clip them on with some paper clips, stick them in a pocket, any number of things there. And then this one, it has like a big impression in the center, kind of like those score lines. And we could very easily cut down one of our little pieces to fit in there. Maybe even this one, because it's got that cute little hive. Let's see. I think if we cut it right just below the letters there. I'm a trimmer cutter, you guys. I have to trim with my paper trimmer. So we'll do that. And this paper is actually quite nice that it printed out on this business card paper, because it's supposed to be business cards, which you would want to be of nice quality, so that's good. Ooh, I think I did that really, really good, like spot on. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and trim like right here. And again, save these extra pieces. They will make perfect collages or just little bits and pieces in there somewhere else. So you can see that just fits right down in the perforation of this ticket and looks like an awesome ticket. So we'll go ahead and fix this guy up. We can do some inking. We could put some of that stenciling in the background or the scripts. You could put a different pattern paper or some vellum. Anything you can think you can do. I'm just going to put a little bit of this back in around here. Okay, and let's go ahead and do the stencils since we've got some other stenciling going on. And I'm going to do it before I put that little piece in there, so that way when it just looks like it's off in the background here. Oh, it looks like maybe we're going to have to do top and sides and then move it down a little bit, and that's okay. Just kind of line it it up again to get the pattern in the same place, or at least kind of close to it. Okay, look how fun that is. I love it, love it, love it. And I still might do just a little bit of those scripty fonts. I can't stay away from those. I don't know why. We'll just put it at the top and the bottom, make it look like maybe somebody wrote on the ticket. All right, you said just the top and the bottom. Can't help myself. Put some inker on this one. And then we'll glue it right in place there. And look how awesome of a piece of ephemera that is. I just love it. And we could layer this a little bit. There's some words in the kit. There's some little stamps in the kit. Or we could just leave it just like this. And I think I'm just gonna leave it like this because it looks so fun. It looks like it's a ticket to some awesome bee event. Okay, so just like that, we have our cute ticket. And look at that, guys. We made some really cute things. Let's take a look here. I'm gonna get out a piece of kind of a creamy paper and we'll take a look. So we made this ticket, this pocket tag, another pocket tag, and then this ticket in just a short amount of time. And I just love it. And then I still have all of these awesome business cards to use. And like I said, we can use them as pockets. We can use these Rolodex cards as journal cards, or I have another fun way. Stay tuned for that when I do my flip through video. Something else we can do with them. And then I still have pages of stickers. So how fun is that? I think it's just so, so cool. I hope you guys enjoy these tips, and let me know what you're printing your digital kits on, because I didn't even think until I saw these in a thrift store, and I thought, well, gee, maybe I could print something for my digital kits on there. And sure enough, I have printed out some great things and been able to make some beautiful ephemera in just a matter of minutes. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you like and subscribe and do all of those great things to hit the bell to be notified when I make other videos. And I have a lot more videos coming up, you guys. I've got a lot of ideas, and I'm so excited to share them with you. I'm also doing Facebook Lives. If you haven't seen me over there, definitely check it out. It's Frapps and Scraps on Facebook, and I would love to chat with you guys over there and get to know you a little better. If that's not your jam, that's okay. I appreciate everybody just for watching my videos here, and you know, am so happy to have my subscribers be here. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.